Hey, tier list, Super Mario Kingdom Odyssey. Yeah, I'm here with.
I don't think that's the name of the video game.
It is. Look, they should just be happy
Hello.
they don't have to look at the tampons on ad next to it.
But no, hello. I recently just did a replay of this game. Uh, I 100%ed it in a week,
He committed to
and
the
so
bit.
yeah, it wasn't even really a bit, but
It wasn't. To be fair, I 100%ed Pikmin 4 in like a week, so in under a week, honestly. I don't
but
know what
yeah,
I don't know what's
so
bigger, Odyssey or Pikmin 4. Probably Odyssey. I don't
I'd
know.
probably say Odyssey.
All right, well, we're gonna get started right away here. So we are looking at the first kingdom, the Hat Kingdom.
Cap Kingdom.
Honestly,
Um,
it's like a B. It's a tutorial area. Like you can't
I
get too
think
mad
I
at
can agree
it.
with a B. Yeah, it's like it's a nice. I do like how it's still a tutorial area, but I do like how it's a much different vibe of a tutorial area than like
It's
any
not.
other.
It's not a grassland.
Yeah, it's like it kind of it's a good at like giving you the vibes. It's like yeah, this is not gonna be this is not your grandfather's Mario game.
This is gonna be weird, is what it tells you. Also, like, come on,
Yeah,
hey, look, the moon.
it's right there.
It is. Cascade Kingdom. Honestly, S for me.
I would probably say A.
A. So we'll put it at top A.
I
I
think I think Cascade. It's like I don't know. It's like it's. I think it's really good. It's a really good like smaller area to show you like okay, this is what the game's gonna be like, but we're not throwing you into like the thick of it yet.
True. I like it because one, I think it's absolutely stunning and beautiful.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, it's one of the
the
prettiest ones, if
the
not the prettiest one in the kingdom in the whole game. Yeah.
oh yeah, the music, mwah, it's one of my favorite songs in the whole game. Um, I also just I don't know, it's not hard, which I enjoy. There's no like moon in there where I'm like this is total like bull. It's like
Yeah.
it's fair moons. There's some very good hidden ones. The purple coins aren't horrible. I don't know, it's nice and fun. That's me. Desert Kingdom. Honestly,
I'm curious to see what you're thinking about this.
I might put it at C.
Dang.
It's just an empty desert for most of it. Like I think people like obviously there's a lot to do, but like at the same time it's like there's so much emptiness where it's like I'm sick of rolling across a whole desert just to get to town. I mean, I guess you can use warps, but I guess the Jaxie's there
I'm
too. Hold on, I'm thinking about this.
I'm I know. I'm trying to think about this. I might say B.
I think I'm gonna stay with high. It's a high C though, so we'll put it at low
I
B.
see. Yeah.
I'll
I
agree with
think
that.
I'm trying to think about how it would be relative to the rest of the game. But yeah, I think
It
like yeah, B or C. Like
if I had to
I
replay it,
I don't
any
think
of
it's a
these,
C.
sand is near the end for me. If I had to replay any kingdom,
That's fair.
it's just big, and it's a desert. I mean, there's a lot of cool things in it, but at the same time, I don't want to replay it.
Hmm.
Um, Lake Kingdom. Hmm.
Lake, I'm trying to think. I'm not really the biggest fan of Lake. It's not bad, but I think this would probably be a C for me.
I'd say it's a B. Yet again, very pretty, very calming level. Nothing too hard. It's not empty in my opinion. It's like very. It fits
Yeah,
its
that's true. It is
design.
condensed. Yeah, it's nice and condensed. But
I'd say it's like a high B for me. But what are you saying? So we'll put it like. What would you say the Desert Kingdom or whatever Sand Kingdom is that high B or low B for
I
you?
think I would say low B. So I think Lake's above it.
Okay. Wooded Kingdom. Hmm. See, this is hard for me
I'm
because
curious to your
I.
hear yours first. I'm
All
curious to
right.
hear yours first.
Let me talk about the positives here. Wooded Kingdom. The music is the best song in the game.
Agreed.
No denying. It's very full of things to do, but that's also a downside where there's too much to do. There's just moons just
Fair.
nuts
Fair.
everywhere. You have to break so many nuts, and it's insane.
Even your own.
Yeah, and the boss isn't really that great either. The boss always bothered me, and I think this is the first kingdom where I was like, all right, like I breezed through the first 3 or 4 kingdoms, and when I got to Wooded, I'm like, all right, I want a break. I'm like not in the mood right now to play. I don't know. It just I got like it didn't like turn me off, but like it definitely like it. I felt overwhelmed. I feel like, but it's not bad. I think it's a good kingdom. But I don't know.
For me, I would put it like lower S, high A.
I'd put it
Like,
at
it's
low
definitely
A.
not perfect. Low A, so yeah, somewhere in A then.
You want above Cascade or below? What did you say?
I said low S, high A for me.
We'll put it above since I said low S and you said
Okay,
high.
yeah. With Wooded, it's like I don't really like the Deep Woods. I will say that. I think the Deep Woods is
I
concept.
I just remember Deep Woods. Yeah, that honestly that lowers it actually a lot for me.
Okay. Okay, put below Cascade then. Yeah. Deep Woods, I don't like. Deep Woods is a cool concept, but I don't really like its execution that much. A lot of the moves on there are annoying. But I think it adds it's like one of the types of things where like it keeps a very central theme, and I like how it keeps a nice central theme throughout the whole area, but it also makes the areas feel very different within it.
Yeah, I get that.
Like strikes a good balance between those two.
That's fair. I put Cloud in D because let's be real, there's not much there.
I do think it's cool how they went back and made an arena, like one that's specifically for an arena, and to like give you a couple moons, but yeah, Cloud and D. It's just like
there's not enough. It's a very pretty area, very cool cinematically.
If a whole kingdom is designed strictly to only be an arena, it's not going above C.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of doomed to that, no matter how good it looks.
I'll let you get your opinion first on Lost Kingdom.
I will say Lost did grow on me a bit, but I would say B.
Okay.
Like a mid to low B.
It's S tier for me. I just really like how it's different. Like, you know, it's like this undiscovered island. It has a lot of wacky species of animals there. The music I like a lot. I don't know, and the poison didn't really bother me that much.
The poison is the most annoying thing for me. It's not terrible, but the fact that having permadeath as like, I mean, I guess the permadeath's like a decent threat and a decent amount of these, but like having it almost everywhere can be pretty annoying.
Yeah, it's an S for me, so we'll put it at like middle of A since you said B.
Metro's S.
I'm trying to decide if I agree with you, or if I think it's lower. I mean, it's really good. It's just there's a lot to do. It's not it's not like overwhelming though.
I think like I know it's like one of the easiest picks to put as like near the top of the list, but I think it's like that for a reason. Like having the city environment just flows really well with the movement in this game and stuff like that.
I think it's a high A for me, so I'll put it at S because you know it's high A.
Okay.
What's this? Snow Kingdom?
Snow.
This one's hard too. I don't like the mini game, and that's what the world's based on.
Really? I actually do. I don't think it's amazing, but I do like it.
I don't know. It's just like oh, I have to do this, but everything else about the world's great. I mean, I like everything else.
The outside does feel a bit empty, but I like how that's like only one half of the area. It does create a good contrast between the two like main areas of the whole world.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say this is a low A for me. Maybe a high B.
I was literally just about to say that. Yeah, low A, high B. I'd probably say high B more, but if you want to put it A, I no qualms.
I'll put a high B. Seaside. Honestly, it's a better Lake Kingdom.
Yeah, no, Seaside grew on me.
Seaside is a better Lake Kingdom. Yeah.
I know like they're also in Lake, but they're more prominent in Seaside. I hate those like those kelp enemies.
Oh yeah, they're very annoying.
I hate those guys so much.
But Everything
that,
else is amazing.
I low key. It's definitely at least an A.
Hold on. It's in D because it has volleyball in it. No, it is definitely
Dude,
an A.
When I'm not gonna, I literally did volleyball first try when I did the 2-player strat.
Okay, well, no need to brag over there.
No, I was
no.
thinking with the 2-player though. The 2-player makes it so easy.
Oh yeah, I will say it's definitely high A or S. Listen, traveling,
okay, honestly,
you don't have to swim half the time. You just can fly over
yeah.
most of it. And when you do have to swim, there's always a fish. It's very pretty. The music's very nice. I don't know. They did a good job.
I also just think about it more. You said Cascade was S for you, right?
Yeah.
I probably moved Cascade up.
Okay.
But yeah, now I'm thinking about it more. But
I think
honestly
Seaside.
think Seaside may be bottom of S. I could see bottom of S.
Okay, I will take that. I agree. Luncheon.
Do you not like Luncheon?
There's a lot of annoying parts in Luncheon, and also after a while, it's just
fair.
like my eyes hurt.
That is true, yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of like it's just like going around the map. The coins are sometimes impossible to see in the lava pink purple lake. The bosses, I don't like the boss that much.
Oh yeah, I don't like the boss. You're
but
right on.
I
don't like the boss.
I love the town, like the food and all that. Some of the moons are very clever, but like there's also just a lot of parts that are annoying. Like, oh, bring this hammer bro across the map to break some cheese.
That's true. Yeah, I do like what they went with this because it's kind of like the typical like lava world, but they went about it a completely different way.
Yeah,
I
will
don't know.
give them that, but
like theming of this one's amazing. But yeah, the gameplay can be a bit annoying. The lava is not nearly annoying as the Lost Kingdom of Poison though, because they give you a way to traverse it easily.
I guess, but like I don't know. It's
no, I definitely want to. I would say for me, it's like because there definitely is a lot of annoying things about Luncheon. Yeah, I do agree with that. I would say like
I forgot
high
about
B though.
There's also like the turnips and stuff. Also, the forks can be annoying to like capture and like fling. I'll put it at like a C, and you're saying high B, so I'll put it at like low B, maybe above sand.
I'd say it's above sand. Yeah.
All right, ruined.
Ruined. I would say C.
It's cooler than Cloud Kingdom just because the boss is cooler and the theming is cooler, but it's still on the same level as Cloud, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally all I have to say. I wish it was bigger.
Yeah.
Bowser's Kingdom. I mean, it's the most linear of all the kingdoms by far.
That is true, yeah. But it's like I do think it's cool how it's like I don't know. I do think it's at least cool to have one area that's like very segmented, where like there's a decent amount to explore in each little area.
That is true, but it also makes it so that later on, when you have to find everything later, I remember we spent forever in Bowser's Kingdom, and it was a drag.
It was also probably the one it was one of the ones I spent the longest on in my replay of it recently too. Yeah, it could be a bit of a pain because all of it looks the same as well.
I think I also have bad memories of it because that's where I grinded to get all the costumes at on my own playthrough. Because you know how it has the best. I don't know if you bought all the costumes.
I did not get all the costumes, no.
So you didn't 100% it. No, I'm joking. You don't need to do that 100%.
That's just
it takes. Yeah, I did it. I commit. That and it just took forever. It's not, but I don't blame the kingdom for that being the best spot. It's just, I don't know. I think after listening to the music forever, it drives you nuts.
Oh yeah, I will say that the music here is annoying. Straight up, I'm just gonna be real. It's annoying. It's cool. It's very annoying very quickly. Which, yeah, when you're spending so much time in there, it can be very frustrating.
I will say the theming's really cool. Bowser Japanese theming. I mean, honestly,
it hurt my soul because
it's a low B. I think
it hurt. yeah, like low B, high C. It hurts my soul because Pokio is one of my favorite captures in the whole game, which that does redeem it a decent amount for me. Do you want to
Yeah.
split up that like into like B plus and B tier or something like that?
I mean, we could just put it at high C. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Moon Kingdom. This is a weird one because you don't really get to do it right away because you have to do the final boss. So everyone thinks of the build up to the boss first.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think I like the Moon Kingdom. It has a different gravity. The Moon Cave's pretty cool. The sub areas are challenging. It's end game, so you know. Honestly, I think it's just a straight up A for me.
I was probably gonna say A as well, thinking about because I think the design wise and the layout of everything is like an S. But honestly, the gravity is a cool gimmick, but can be very annoying for moving around.
Yeah.
It.
But also, the moon was
also,
prevalent in every stage. And then
I
there,
would say I do think it's A though. I do think it's A.
I think it's A. I don't think it's
the
above
underground
Wooded.
moon cavern is cool too though.
I don't think it's above
bottom
Wooded.
of A. But that's a good spot.
This might be a hot take. Mushroom Kingdom, I think, is an S.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't think it's a hot take.
Honestly, I don't think it's better. I think it's above Seaside, but not better than Cascade and Metro. Well, actually, Metro was.
That's fair.
Yeah, I put it like here. That's me though.
No, that's a hot take, really?
To me, well, I feel like a lot of people get annoyed because they think of the Toadette moons, and also it's like
that's true,
also the re-battles between bosses.
No, I think it's fine to have the refights against bosses. I think that's fine.
I don't know. Also, it has a lot of annoying moons, but it's super like rewarding, I guess. I don't know how to put it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these next two are going to be awkward.
Oh my goodness.
The first Dark Side worst one, in my opinion. I think it's the lowest. It's worse than Cloud Kingdom.
I can agree with that.
The second one, however, I'll give a little more credit. I'd say it's above Cloud Kingdom, but it's not. It's not much higher.
Well, no, Darker Side I think is a great final level. I don't think that goes in D.
I'll put it. Listen,
it's just one level, so I think it would be in C. But
that's my problem. It's just one level, and there's a lot of like I don't know.
I think it's a good final challenge, though. I think it's a really good final.
I'm not disagreeing, but as a overall kingdom compared to every other kingdom, it's the one I'd do the least.
That's fair. Dude, Dark Side on my recent replay. Oh my goodness,
it's aggravating.
Oh, you know, it's aggravating, yeah. But also, you know how there's like the one moon with like I think Captain Toad right before you're about to fight the boss at the very top. You have to run past the pipe and talk to Captain Toad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that on my first playthrough. My run through of the boss.
Had to redo all four.
Well, it was also very frustrating because one of my first attempts, I almost did it first or second try, but I died with literally like when the boss had one hit, the final boss had one hit left.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very frustrating. But I didn't realize that they put the spark thing, like the telephone pole, up to near the top so you can go get the Captain Toad thing if you didn't get it the first time.
Oh no.
So I was starting to run through, so I'm just like, do I have to run through this thing again? And I'm just starting to just absolutely just almost straight up yell at my screen because I'm like, why didn't you think of that? If someone missed the moon, I get wanting to rematch them, but why didn't you think of that? Mm-hmm. and then all of a sudden, as soon as I go back out, I'm like, oh wait, there's a telephone pole here. Never mind, game, you're fine.
It was just you.
But no, I completely agree with Dark Side being bottom, 100%.
It was really cool when I first saw it, and then I'm like, oh, this just sucks.
Yeah.
Because I was like, ooh, fruits with no colors, a giant carrot thing, and then I was like, oh, this is just the boss rush.
Yeah.
Darker Side, yeah, it's fine. I don't think it's great compared. Like, it's a good final level, but it's not great compared to the other kingdoms because you know it's much more linear than Bowser's.
I would put it above Ruined, at least.
I really like Ruined though, I think. But if we can average it out, I guess. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, the only thing I like seriously disagree with on this list, I think, is I don't know. I mean, this is pretty good for me. There's nothing I seriously disagree with here. I don't know
Well,
on your
alrighty
end.
then.
You have nothing else on your end?
I'm just looking at it. I'm like, no, the line's pretty. Like the only thing that I would put Lost lower on my personal list, but again, it's a combined one.
Yeah, I really like
Other than that,
Lost.
I don't really. Other than
Dude,
that, I don't really have
you
anything.
can abandon Cappy and never have to use him again. It's great. I don't know. I also think I liked Lost because it like instead of like, oh, you need these moons to progress, now it was like, oh no, your ship broke. You're here until you fix it.
That's fair.
So I don't know. Maybe that was me. But yeah, well that was the tier list. Next time on Pokemon Legends Arc uh we'll
Sure, man. Whatever you want to think.
we'll do something, I don't know. See you guys then.
That would be funny if Legends Arceus is our next video recorded. Actually.